How you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. This is 50% retro, 100% awesome. Today we have possibly a product that revolutionized what we think of as streaming music today. Here we go. The item I'm talking about is this. This is the Slacker portable personal radio. You might be asking, what is that? Well, let's go over a little bit of history before I open this up. And just to give you a heads up, this is the battery that's supposed to go in the unit. And as you can see, it's kind of ballooned a little bit and it doesn't work. Without a battery, this item is not going to turn on. It comes with a USB cable. I plugged it in, it won't turn on. I can't find a battery. If any of you guys can locate a battery for this, hit me up in the comments because I really want to get this thing fired up, even if I can't use it. But moving on. So, the Slacker company was founded in 2004 and launched in March of 2007. Like other current streaming services, Slacker provided alternatives to the traditional radio format that was dominating at the time. Slacker, while an online force, wanted to be more. After their initial launch, later, in 2007, the service made deals with major labels and also with thousands of indie labels. This is getting important right here. To compete, in 2008, Slacker released the Slacker portable player, available in 2, 4, and 8 gig capacities. This is the 2 gig. On January 9th, 2008, the Slacker portable player received Laptop Magazine's Best of CES Portable Audio Video Player Award. On September 16, 2008, Slacker released a new portable player called the G2. This is the G1, Gen 1. G2 was the Gen 2. Due to the introduction of mobile apps and smartphones, though, Slacker discontinued the G2 and G1 personal radio player and focused more on apps. While the portable players were discontinued, Slacker had signed agreements with most of the big music publishers to allow portable player users to listen to cached internet radio stations and premium radio users to save songs for later playback. So what that means is they signed all these deals before the iPod, before iTunes, and actually had, in the agreement, allowed people to cache or store songs for later playing. Slacker was kind of like Pandora or YouTube Music Today, or even Spotify. But Slacker started once they discontinued this, and more companies got in there, like Apple and YouTube and Google. Things started to shake up a little bit. In 2014, Samsung leveraged Slacker Radio to power their exclusive Samsung device radio called Milk Music. So back a couple years ago, they actually had their own. Samsung tried to get their own stream music called Milk, but it was actually using Slacker's, catalog. Samsung did this at the time to compete with Pandora, another music streaming service. In 2017, Samsung shut down Milk Music worldwide. Slacker was then purchased by Live X Live, Live by Live, at the end of 2017 and combined Slacker into its streaming service, rebranding the service in April of 2019 as Live X Live or Live by Live, powered by Slacker. So, what is this? Let's open it up and let's find out. So, this here, 15 stations is what it could hold. Slacker branding, that's what the unit looks like. No touchscreen at all, okay? So that's the box, pretty simple. I actually own one of these and it actually worked. I don't know what happened to mine, so I actually purchased a used one that doesn't work, but it's okay. On the bottom, they brand it as 15 stations. You got your serial number, the 2 gig. Pretty interesting if you can see that. It's kind of got like a embossed logo on it. When you open it up, there's 2 sides. Let's see what's over here. You can open it right here. Looks like the quick start guide. So you have, they have a Slacker stroller, which I'm pretty sure is no longer in existence. And then you open up to have a device. So here is the device. Okay, let's go over a little bit of issues with this, or what it's all about. Okay, so there's a 2, 4, and 8 gig version. This is the 2 gig. They started at $199 USD. You can customize up to 15 of your favorite radio stations. So here's some blurbs from their website when the unit was actually available. The Slacker portable radio lets you take your own radio stations with you. This innovative device uses advanced music caching techniques to preload the device with music to fill up to 15 different stations. Stations are programmed automatically and let you customize your experience. Tell the Slacker whether you love it or hate it. Forget bad radio reception. The music is stored and played directly from your player. So what was interesting about this was it stored up to 15 different stations by you, and you could hard it or hate it. There's low buttons on there. So if you hard it, it would stay on there. If you hate it, it wouldn't put that kind of music on there. So it's kind of like learning your taste, kind of like what most music stations do now. Refresh your collection with USB port or over the built-in Wi-Fi. This music collection always stays fresh, and the Slacker even automatically downloads and displays album art, reviews, artist bios, and more on the 4-inch LCD screen. For even greater personalization, add up to 500 meg of your own MP3. So there's a slider here, but what it did was you either plugged it in via USB to your computer or used Wi-Fi. It would automatically refresh your radio stations for you in the background. There was no LTE, no Wi-Fi service, no cellular service. It also had 500 meg of internal, so you could upload MP3s, which were pretty popular at the time. So there's a scroll wheel, so you could scroll. The interface is easy to use, and you can click on it. You can hear that. The Slacker portable radio includes access to free Slacker radio services and lets you skip up to 6 tracks per hour, or you can sign up for Slacker Premium. So, like most things do now, you could skip through songs, but only 6 at a time before a commercial would pop up. If you wanted to eliminate that, you had to pay for a premium service. So, going in back, this is called a piano black casing, so it's very fingerprint happy. It's got a 4-inch TFT LCD color screen, no touch. 480 by 272 pixel resolution, 2 gig of storage, supports up to 15 stations, has a scroll wheel, built-in Wi-Fi for auto refresh of the radio stations. It's a 802.11bng compatible, has a USB interface, it supports MP3, Windows WMA, and AAC audio. The screen would actually display your album art, reviews, artist bios. There's a removable battery, which I already showed you the battery on this. It probably explodes. I want to be careful I don't mess with that too much. I've had that issue before, but pop it open and then your battery would go in here. But unfortunately, I don't have a battery for this. So again, if you guys can find me a battery, I know the internet's really good at that stuff, so help me out and find me one, okay? And it includes access to Slacker Radio. So Slacker Radio was free, but you had to pay free premium to get rid of the commercials. So that's what it came with. That's what. This is your hate and like, skip, pause, home button, your scroll wheel, and this is your power on and off. Also in the box, they gave you this nice little holder, so you could slide it right in there and it would keep it safe, but honestly you can't really do a whole lot with it, right? So also in the box comes with your USB cable, but this is the old style USB. I think this is mini USB, not micro. Also inside came with headphones. Wow, headphones. Isn't that crazy, you guys? And unlike Apple and Samsung today, Slacker charger. Now, I don't know what this is rated at, but yeah, I plugged it into my USB charger and it wouldn't work at all, so I don't think this is going to change anything. So what made this revolutionary, like I said, was that it was pre-iPad, pre-iPhone, pre-cell phone, and they signed contracts with these large companies that allowed them to have a player where music was stored for later playback. And that was revolutionary because now that's what we do all the time. We have offline downloads and all kinds of stuff. So this product was amazing for its time. I absolutely loved mine. I used it all the time, but unfortunately I don't think even if I get this on it would work, because Slacker, as it's known in this day and age, is no longer out as available. But let me know what you guys think of this video. What do you think of this item? Was it revolutionary? Hit me up in the comments. Thanks for watching.